By this time, numerous monsters begin to appear, so Hao realizes they have to act quickly. Although Xiao tries to stay back, he drags her along as they make a run for it. They eventually get to a safe spot where they hide quietly from the monsters. Suddenly, red marks begin to appear on the siblings' faces, causing them to groan in pain. Hao then realizes that it must have been as a result of the red mist they inhaled while escaping. Thinking quickly, he immediately pours some water on a handkerchief and instructs his sister to use it to cover her mouth and nose. The pain in his body then suddenly gets unbearable as he feels something trying to force its way out. While he tries to subdue the pain so as not to worry his sister, they get spotted by a huge monster. They immediately kick to their feet, but before they get far enough, they run into an even more ferocious-looking monster. Like that's not enough. A bunch of other monsters in the area join in, surrounding the siblings. At this point, Hao knows they're cooked, but he hugs his sister tightly, assuring her that he'll protect her no matter what happens. He then wonders to himself if they're really going to die or if something miraculous is going to come and save them. After realizing they've been cornered outside, Hao grabs Xue and runs back into the building. There, he picks up a stick and charges at an aberration inside to smack it away, but unfortunately the stick breaks upon contact without having any effect. The monster then pounces on him, but Hao forcefully holds its fangs from closing in on him. Thankfully, she finds a crossbow and shoots the creature in the eye, giving enough time for Hao to recover. Unfortunately for her, the monster charges right at her, so she runs off based on her brother's orders. At that point, the red miasma effect kicks in and Hao struggles to remain conscious. Suddenly, he sees his beloved sister has tripped, and the monster homes in on her, so Hao goes into a rage and crashes a wall on it. He immediately lands on the creature and stabs it multiple times. Xue is surprised and horrified to see her brother in such a berserk state, so she rushes to him and hugs Hao while telling him to stop. While clinging to him, Xue cries while begging Hao and telling him she's okay. Her voice rings through his head, and he recalls his parents' last words, telling him to take good care of Xue. He has a vision of them telling him to ensure he and his sister survive. After the vision, Xue's voice echoes through the darkness, and he eventually snaps back to reality. He sees his worried sister, and then apologizes for making her worry. Xue asks him if he's okay, but as he replies to her, he sees a flying aberration charging at them through the window, so he quickly carries Xue away just before the creature crashes into the building. As if that wasn't enough, the monster charges at them, but Hao grabs a steel bar and strikes a home run with the creature, while yelling at it to get away from his sister. This time around, the monster is sent crashing into the ceiling. While it's covered with a huge load of debris and dust, Hao tells Xue to hide while he takes on the monsters. At first, Xue worries if he'll be fine, going up against all of them, but then she worries about his mental state, so she hugs him and asks him not to go. Hao pets her head and assures her that he won't snap.